this piss pad can fit into a package. Hey, you Looney Tune! Get over here! We need your help!
Oh, dude! Professor T. Bird and Princess Angelica! Wait, how am I receiving this? This computer isn't even connected to—
Don't ask questions, you blue buffoon! You need to play Battletoads until you win! Pimple and the princess have been captured, and you can free them from the Dark Queen if you play our game on the original Nintendo Entertainment System!
How does that make any sense? Komo, come on, you're not that
Aye, aye, Captain!
Of course you are.
But, wait, if only one Battletoad is gone, where are the other—
Right here, hombre! We'll be the ones you get to control on this super important mission!
Am I the only one here that knows this is just a ploy to write off nostalgia and try to gain attention from the audience? Way to go choosing the most unpopular show on the internet, you posers!
If you beat this game and save our bro Pimple, you'll be an honorary toad!
Well, what the hell am I waiting for? Let's play!
Oh boy. Buckle in, single-digit audience. This one's going to be a doozy.
Oh.
Here we go with our battle cry. Battletoads, Battletoads. We got a Eagle Man and a T-Bird in
Oh, I forgot just how ball-bustingly difficult this game was!
Nobody is forcing you to play it, bro. Just throw out the controller, turn off the computer, and go back to watching cartoons.
No! Now it's personal!
Idiot. You're an idiot! Just do the part where you explain the history then, you idiot.
Battletoads, made by Rare and published by Trade West, is a beat-em-up platformer released on June 1st of 1991 for the Nintendo Entertainment System. It was ported to the Mega Drive and the Game Gear in 1993, or to those of you in America, the Sega Genesis, and to Amiga and the Amiga CD32 in 1994. Wait, what? And released with some changes for the Game Boy in 1993, being called Battletoads in Ragnarok's World. Weird enough. Let me just say, this series is hard, man! Hard!
You knew about the difficulty of this game before this whole scenario even happened. Everyone knows how hard this game is.
Yeah, but most have never played past the second level. This game has so many difficult gimmicks put into it, every level is played differently. Hell, the game doesn't even do the short game but hard game mentality. No, it's 12 entire levels. Most games do half of that. So it's not only a ball-busting session, it's an extended ball-busting session! Fuck!
And the other games in the series? Let's just say Battletoads is the definition of Nintendo hard. In most lists regarding the hardest games in existence, Battletoads is always at or near the very top.
And we're about to dive into the Swamp of Terror. Every game in the series, even the easier ones, usually carry that same title of legendarily difficult. We're playing the one that started it all, Battletoads, on the Nintendo Entertainment System.
Hey, says here that you can play with a friend and tag team together through the levels.
No, we are not doing that! First of all, playing together in this game is impossible. Not only can you hit and throw each other, but if one of you loses your lives, both of you have to go back to the start, instead of the player just marching forward. That's bullshit. Plus, you don't have hands.
Oh yeah?
Ow! 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 Ow!
Wanna say I don't have hands now? That's what I thought. Start us off, loser. And no warps. Let's just see how good you are without your shortcuts.
Alright, fine. Anyway, this is usually where I give you the tips and tricks to get through the game, but, well, there's a problem. This game has so much going on, I can't really do that, but, I guess if you need something here, get 100,000 points to get a 1-up and don't die!
Work your way along the surface, lizard lips, and hurry! Pimple and Angelica are in trouble!
Level 1, Ragnarok Canyon.
This is your traditional beat-em-up stage, and it's as straightforward as you think it is. You got pigs trying to knock you down, as well as robots on long legs trying to kick you. Honestly, so long as you're not in the middle, two enemies, you shouldn't have any trouble. I mean, you can pick up the limbs of the robots for extra range, and occasionally, you can even eat flies by attacking them to restore some health. If you've ever played a beat-em-up like Golden Axe before, you'll be aware of dashing and bashing.
It's nothing hard. Yet.
The first boss is nothing too special aside from the camera angle changing, which is admittedly really cool. Well, all you gotta do is wait for him to stop firing and pick up the rock after it appears. You gotta throw it to the middle, or else it doesn't count. Easy peasy.
Level 2, the Wookiee Hole. What in the name of Destroy is the Wookiee Hole?
Sounds like the setup to a Star Wars porn.
You know, and I wouldn't know would have done just fine, you freak.
Anyway, this is a level where you need to go down, down, down a hole on a rope while dodging crows, piranha plant ripoffs, and robots that'll shock you.
Here's a tip to get through it all real easy. Well, yes, you can punch the crows and get what looks like a nail and bash everything in your path. Get to the wall and hold the direction of the wall. You'll turn into a wrecking ball, and all you gotta do is use this to swing. You'll be invincible and kill everything in your path.
You can also juggle the crows by punching them out of the air. Or if you're smart, grab a nail and start hitting them out of the sky. You'll rack enough points if you do it like that, unlike me. And if you can't do it, you'll get lives real easy. Anyway, there's no boss here, so you'll go right to the next level.
Give up now before the Rat Pack gets you, warthead! Wait, that's what I called an insult back then?
The Dark Queen? How did... Oh, the Dark Queen, how did you get in here? While I fight this royal pain, keep playing our game! Okay, well, the next level would be...
Level 3, the Turbo Tunnel, the most infamous level in the game. You know what's funny? This is supposed to be the training level to get you accustomed to the mechanics, which don't even come back.
Oh, there's other vehicles, but none of them feel anything like this. And you don't even start at the hoverbike segment. No, you gotta go through another beat-em-up section with a bunch of rats first, and then you get to play it.
Where even are you? Inside something's brain? With McDonald's play pit balls? Someone explain this.
Oh, shut your cackle and just play the dirt game already, you loudmouth!
Don't make me Kentucky fry your ass! Anyway, the beat-em-up section, like I said, isn't anything to write home about. It's the hoverbike section that'll make you want to tear the hairs out of your eyebrows. You'll be dodging incoming walls, jumping over pits, and zipping past enemies while the level zooms past you at the Sonic the Hedgehog pace. There's one section that will test everybody's patience.
The trick is when you pass the wall, you'll have to breathe. Then, get ready to do the same. It's essentially staying right in the middle as you pass the walls. It's going to take time to master this, but you'll make it.
Level 4, Arctic Caverns. Ah, Nintendo Ice. How I missed thee. Not. This level is your first traditional platformer course, and of course they have some of the slickest ice you can hop on. Traveling through this place isn't easy. I know. What a shocker. You'll be trying not to croak on icicles and blocks of the stuff as it slips around, throwing snowballs at snowmen while dodging their own offenses, leapfrogging over spiky urchins, and breaking the ice by your lonesome.
This level isn't that hard. If you've played any other Nintendo game with ice, you know what you're getting into. The snowmen you face have a pattern in sets of 3. Just duck and jump before throwing, and you'll take care of bad Mr. Frosty's cousin.
Look, the only thing I can say is just take your time with this level. You'll have to, otherwise you'll slip up more often than not and fall to your death.
It's about time you finished, you loathsome lizard! On to the next level!
You're really starting to tick me off, Bird.
And quit stealing my snappy thunder!
Level 5, Surf City. Probably the closest you're gonna get to an easy vehicle segment. Surf City has you skipping water and managing to get around obstacles like logs, mines, and whirlpools, while occasionally jumping to another part of the river. Yeah, this level isn't hard if you know how to move your board, so just don't crash and drown.
There's a boss up ahead, Big Black, who will mess you up and flatten you if he gets the chance. You wanna know how to beat this boss real easy? Grab one of the limbs of the robot to save before coming up to this guy, and hit him as quickly as you can. You can air juggle this ass like it's a game of Tekken.
Some may call this cheating, but guess what? My rules never stated you couldn't cheese to your advantage, so this is still a hard fucking game, so I don't feel bad. Next!
Level 6, Karnath Slayer.
A level full of...
Snakes!
Can I finish?
No.
Anyway, Karnath's Lair is all about riding what I can only assume is the evolved form of Snake Rattle and Roll, traveling upwards and into holes to get to the next segment.
Advice time! When your snake goes into a hole, don't panic. Try to time it so that the last 2 segments of the snake are right under you and jump. You'll almost always jump onto the next snake coming up.
Same thing from when you're jumping off a snake and there doesn't look like any place to go but over some spikes. Just keep your position and wait. Once the end of the snakes come, jump over. The head'll be there in no time flat.
Level 7, Vms Inferno. Toasty.
Once again, a beat-em-up section like the Turbo Tunnel, only the next segment is brutal! You would say this really is the sequel to the hoverbikes, as it's just as bullshit. You're driving a plane through all sorts of shit like missiles, fireballs, and electric barriers that close and even open in some cases. It's fucking weird.
For the missiles, they'll drop down and even launch up from underneath you. For those and the fireballs, there's usually a good spot to hide in the back. While it doesn't work all the time, it's easier than trying to dodge in the middle of the storm. What will piss a lot of you off will be the electric gates.
It starts off easy with you slipping through the cracks and ramps up once you need to pass by while they open or close. There's a pattern here and it'll be up to you to figure it out. Well, I'll tell you this. There's a trick the developers put in here where you'll go through the gate in the same way, and then you'll expect the third pass to be different. Like open, open, close. But no, they do the same thing the third time around. Just be aware of that. Level 8, Intruder, Excluder. Oh, God, these names. Well, you'll be climbing up a vertical shaft with all sorts of things trying to zap or suck your toad into its demise. You'll have to take your time as some of the jumps are a little tight, but you'll be able to make it. One big hurdle will be fans that you'll come across later in the level.
They'll either blow you away or pull you towards them, and you'll either be right next to them or bouncing on jump pads when they go off. My advice is to watch what they do, and don't go in immediately. Once you notice the pattern, do your best to time it so you'll pass. The boss of this domain is a super soldier who wields a gun. You do not want to get caught by even a single bullet, as the rest of them are gonna take your life. Your goal here is to do your best to juggle his ass like you're playing a Tekken game, once more. You're not gonna get in every time, but duck under his bullets, unlike Komo, cause he's an idiot, and show him the power of your guns. Also, don't get under him. He'll die in a hit.
Wow, you really suck at this game.
Bitch! Everyone sucks at this game! It's one of the hardest games ever made for this great big turd because you just had to have every level different! I can't even compare your game to anything because nothing I can think of even comes close to the amount of bullshit I had to swim through just to beat this fucky!
Stop yelling! Anyway, on to level 9, Terat Tubes.
A level where you get zap-slapped while getting your sea legs. A level where you're gonna get crushed by cogs. A level where you even hurled on for dear life to a flying rope as you get free acupuncture. How nice.
Most of this is easy to understand. It's the cogs that are gonna make you feel like a grade A moron. Here's the trick. The cogs will chase you Indiana Jones style.
When you reach the end of the level, if you think it's gonna go one way, no. No. Don't fall for it. It'll more than likely roll into the hiding spot you decided on. Luckily, these never change, so if you die to it, you'll know it for the next time.
Eesh, how many levels are in this game again? Like, 12? That's just ridiculous. Most games I know of are usually 6 levels max.
Oh, come on. It's for the sake of keeping you guessing. Put too many spices in a soup and you risk ruining the whole damn bowl, dude!
Psst, this ain't your cue, man. You come out with Princess Angelica at the end. Oops.
No, fuck it, next level.
Level 10. Rat Race.
This level straight up sucks, plain and simple. It's not even the worst part. You're falling down as you gasp. Race a rat to defuse a bomb by kicking it? Okay.
Oh, and guess what? Oh yeah, got a lot of questions set in with guess what. On the third race, the rat's faster than you, and it will pass you by. But there's a single trick that you got up your slimy sleeve.
Your dash attack. If you time it right, you'll be able to hit him over the opening on the floor and you can keep running. You gotta do it every time though. If you let him pass even once, forget it. Game over. You lose. Good day, sir.
There's a boss here too? Ugh.
Yeah, I've got beef with this one. Ugh. It's a Minotaur-type guy who will do nothing but try to gore you with his horns. You can juggle him around, but eventually, if you're not careful, he's just gonna crush you under his hooves. There's two ways to handle him. You can either juggle him while being careful of his positioning in the air, or try to strike him while his back is turned. Just be quick about it, as each hit makes him faster. And if he hits you once, you better believe he'll get you before you even get back up.
Level 11. Clinger Wing.
Fuck! This level!
What? Can't handle the pressure?
Shut your mouth! Shut your fucking mouth!
What is your major malfunction, lizard dude?
Oh, you wanna know? This right here is the worst level in the game! This level is an extended torture session! You drive a one-wheeled bike across an entire course filled with all manners of sharp turns, all while being chased by a stupid orb of instant death! And of course, it's faster than you on the straightaways! But there's a bonus! You have to be exact on the turns, otherwise you slow down! And this isn't one of those games that give you leeway if you fuck up either, no! Of course it can't! This game is the definition of pixel perfect precision! Good luck! There's nothing to tell you other than remember the stage and get good, asshole! And if you get past that, you fight the fucking thing! Break it! Break it so it never hurts you again!
What a baby!
Shut your Godzilla damned gob and just play the game already!
Oh, thanks. I needed that, I think.
Level 12! Look, you're almost there! About time! Don't give up now!
Revolution is the final stage where you must jump up, up, and up, all while dodging rhinos that will eat you, faces that will blow you right off the stage, and clouds that will make you fall to your death. That's exactly what I needed.
Here's the breakdown. Be very aware of your platforms. If it looks like a screw, it's gonna fall from under you. So hightail it. There are trampolines that are upside down, which means you'll have to jump twice to get enough air by pressing your jump button.
The faces are gonna come from either side and you can't kill them. You just can't reach them. You have to grab a pole and hold onto it until the enemy just fucks off.
There's one cloud that comes by, and you need to book it. It flies too fast and you can't touch it either, unlike the others. You just have to play it fast and carefully.
After all that, after everything you went through, all the turmoil and the deaths that could outnumber any wars, you finally come across the Dark Queen. Why, hello there.
Stop ogling the 8-bit tits and just kill her already. This is the final boss we're talking about.
Oh, she ain't shit! Listen, the only thing threatening about her is her pose. Aside from that, voluptuous form. There isn't much. All she does is spin like the Tasmanian devil. If you can just hold on and don't get caught in the corner by mistake, you can smack her like you smack your grandma a couple of times before she gets fed up and Beyblades into your face. Float like a butterfly, sting like when I pee long enough, and...
I guess you slippery suckers think you're pretty hot stuff, huh? Well, you don't cheat the Dark Lady that easily. Till next time, cattle loads, when I force you to play the sequels.
Alright, let's break out the sodas and junk food. It's party time!
And so, the Dark Queen is defeated once again. What? This is the first game. Ugh. Anyway, retreating into the shadowy margins of the galaxy to recoup her losses until the next game. Well, that was a load of shit.
It just cuts off there, too. No credits, nothing. Just back to the title. Whatever, so there. I beat the Battletoads.
Right on, brother! You beat our tough but fair game. And you saved me and the princess.
Fair? Nothing about this was fair! Every level had a different mechanic I had to figure out on my own without a guide! I had so many game overs, you could make Ninja Gaiden jealous! And on top of twice the amount of levels most hard games do, it was madness! This game was why kids grew up to resent the world, grew up to develop fuckatitis from playing 8-bit atrocities like this one. No, it wasn't fair. I get wanting to get the most out of your game with difficulty, but scaling it would have been nice. Now get off my screen, you losers! I can't believe assholes like you even live near me, wherever the fuck you are in this Godzilla-forsaken town.
Wow, and here I thought you guys were cool.
Just you wait till the sequel, you scaly scumbag!
I'll be stopping by to, personally, deal with you B-grade kaiju.
And you're allowed to come over anytime.
Oh, brother, you stink!
Turn off this wretched receiver before I blast this perverted punk's house with so many rockets. I could see hell in the hole I make where it used to be.
Alright, what's next?
Don't you remember our babysitting arrangement with Winona's kid?
Oh yeah, one time... Holy shit, we're late!
With the Battletoads video game beaten to a slimy puddle, the Komo duo now head to their next destination and a baby-sized adventure waiting just around the corner. Will Komo and Pittie actually be good people for once and complete this daunting task? And what possessed Winona to let them into their abode in the first place? All this and more will never be answered on Until We Win.